Yo, what up? This your boy T-Dub. What's blazing the sports, making it do what it do. Better yet, what it does. Guys, Jeff Horn is talking King Kong type of shit to Terence Crawford. Straight up Donkey Kong. Guys, we're going to get into it. This is T-Dub. What's blazing the sports. I am on one of my first little breaks, so I had a chance to print off an article. Haven't went over it yet, but I heard some things, especially from NBT. He reached out to one of my videos and told me, Jeff Horn saw your video. Guys, my last video, I was talking about the words that Jeff Horn used when he was talking about Terence Crawford. He was confident in what he said. He's fast, he's athletic, all that good stuff. But when it came to him talking about beating Terence Crawford, he said, I think I got what it takes. And guys, listen, I ripped him a new one. Guys. Last time he went to the bathroom, there was shit everywhere. But in his latest video posted by NBT, he said he changed his words from thinking to, I know I got what it takes. I know I can do this. So, Jeff Horn, thank you for watching my video. I know you didn't give me credit, but thank you. And I like the way you took my advice and changed the words. All right, guys. So since we are here and this is 100% live, your boy T-Dub will mess up, but can't go back on it. And you guys are going to get it straight from the horse's mouth. All right. So Jeff Horn's camp has hands out at Terence Crawford. Let's see, guys. Jeff Horn's camp isn't happy about the American Terence Crawford postponing their quotation slight hand injury quotation. Guys, I don't know if the injury is true. I don't know if the injury is not. I don't even know if this is a whole thing where maybe Bob talked to Terence like, hey, this hasn't been promoted. The numbers is not looking good on what we think we can do. There's no tickets out there. There's nothing being sold. There's nothing. There's no ads. There's no commercials. There's no face-offs. There's not even a press conference. So we think we should push this off a month or two and get the money right. But we can't say that. Listen, Terence. We can't say that. All right. We can't just put out there, it's not selling. It'll make us look bad. Matter of fact, it's not selling because there's no tickets. How about this, Terence? How about this? How about we say you have a slight hand injury that it's nothing that's going to push it off for months, but it can be for a month or two. Is that okay with you? Yeah, whatever, Bob. It's whatever. It's whatever. I'm going to still get my shot, right? You're not going to let them fight nobody else, right? I'm going to still get my shot. Of course you're going to get your shot. Of course. All right. So, guys, that's just me talking off the top of my dome. It could be an injury. It could not. People could be looking at this like Terence Crawford is pulling a Regan-Dow. He's having doubt. He's thinking things he didn't think before. He's seeing things in a different light. He is doubting himself now. Woo! Did I say that? Yes, I did. I did say that. Wow. So there's a lot of thoughts been going out there, guys. A lot of talks, a lot of videos. So T-Dub want to give you this raw, uncut version, guys. This is 100% live. Your boy T-Dub, what's blazing the sports, always making it do what it do. Better yet, what it does. All right, so let's get more into it, guys. Let's see what we got. Wow. Next words. Toughen up, princess. Wow. Woo! Jeff, did you just tell Terence Crawford to toughen up, princess? Listen, okay. I see you, Jeff. Listen, I'm going to tell you this, Jeff. The fight is pushed off. But the way you're talking right now, Jeff, listen. This is between me and you and I again, all right? This is you and I. What you're doing now, this will help sell fights, all right? I'm not going to knock it. Toughen up, princess? Shit, if I'd have read this before I made my thumbnail, I would have changed it to that. And guys, you never know. I might get back up there and change my subject and put this. Toughen up, princess. Wow. All right, so my fault. Hey, guys, I read that wrong. Not princess, prince. Hey, if you would have called him a princess, that would have been hardcore. But no, my bad. All right, so let's see what we got. That was the message to Terence Crawford from an angry Jeff Horn camp after the undefeated American postponed next month's world title fight in the United States due to a hand injury. Frustrated WBO welterweight world champion Horn suggested Crawford was foxing, but believed the injury delay had given him a huge psychologically edge. Guys, what do you think about this? Crawford is 30. Jeff Horn is 30. Do you believe this gives him an edge? Do you believe that if is an injury, let's say it is an injury, do you believe that if it's a slight hand injury, is it something that he can get past in this state of being prepared for the fight? Do you think or do you believe that no, if his hand is injured, he can't hit the bag, he cannot spar, he can't do nothing but take mental notes? And to be honest, mental notes doesn't really help. You really need to be in there and get that on the field training. Guys, listen, you know how it is. If you've been in any kind of military, you can be in the classroom and take notes and you watch enemies do this and do that, and you can see the shooting and all the firing. But once you get out there on the field in them first shots, then and only then can you really learn what to do. Really learn how to get used to it and comfortable and to actually do what you was taking mental notes on. And you have to do that in repetition. So let's see what other goodies we can find in here, guys. Again, this is What's Plays in the Sports, guys. Please remember to subscribe, like, and share. I go out the top of my dome, so I do make mistakes here and there. All right, so let's see. What else we got? Let's see. Wow. Quotations. He seems to me a bit soft. Wow. Toughen up, Prince. Wow. You call him soft. Sherman, baby's blanket, milkshake, cotton, and many other words that can be soft. A huge butt that doesn't work out. Soft. Let's see. I wouldn't see the need in Australia to postpone the fight. I think Terence needs to harden up a bit. Jeff had 8 stitches in his forehead 3 weeks out from his last fight. It was bad injury and he missed 36 rounds of boxing. But he still went out there and fought. A slight hand injury? Question mark. Put some cortisone into it and let's get it on. Guys, listen. This is some tough talk, man. This is some King Kong talking right here. King Kong, I ain't got shit on me. In other words, Terence Crawford ain't got shit on Jeff Horn. That's what Jeff Horn is saying. And guys, listen, I give Jeff a little smack, only because Jeff Horn came out there with the crutches and the glove right after the Pacquiao fight. So he seemed like a guy that can take it as much as he give it. So, which is why I'm giving it. And listen, I'm a small fish in this big pond. So, if he does hear this, appreciate it, Jeff. Jeff, another thing, listen. Talk to your boy, hit me up. Let's get an interview. Let's clear the record. Let's paint this in American soil while doing an interview with me. And let's get it out there to the people. All right, let's do this. Jeff. So now, since I think there's more that's about the highlights of this article I printed. Let's see. I'm frustrated. Hopefully it is an injury and not a tactic to try and throw us off our game. So, basically, listen. Crawford's like, listen, man. Not Crawford, but Horn is like this. Look, bro. Terence, you need to toughen up, man. You need to take some cement and be out in the sun for a few hours. You need to harden up. All right? Find some balls and put them where they should be at. Toughen up. It's a slight hand injury. I fought through more. People fought through broken hands, cracked jaws. Guys, let me check something real quick, because when I do this on my phone, which is my phone, it's not like doing it at home. All right. Just want to make sure I wasn't missing anybody. All right. So let's get to it, guys. Jeff Horn believes his size is definitely a factor. He believes Terence Crawford may be trying to gain a little bit more weight, and maybe a month or two could get him exactly where he needed. He thinks Terence Crawford is finally seeing himself, Jeff Horn, in a different light now. And that gives Jeff Horn camps more confident that, man, maybe we actually struck fear in this guy. Maybe he really doesn't want this work like he said. But I'm going to say this, guys. Terence Crawford, I don't see Terence Crawford honestly being afraid of anybody at 147 because he wasn't forced to move up. He did it on his own. And when he moved up, or before he moved up, he basically put all the champions on notice. He come to collect the belts and basically unify the division. And Jeff, I don't believe that Terence Crawford is afraid of you. I don't believe he's afraid of anyone. I believe Terence Crawford, the only way you're going to get fear in Terence Crawford is in that ring. In that ring and beating him at that current time. Out muscling him, outlanding him, hurting him, causing doubt in his mind in live action. Outside of that, I don't think he's having any fear. I think when he decided to move up to 147, he didn't plan on ducking anybody. He didn't move up to 147 and say, you know, I'm just going to move up. I'm going to start with the top 10, whoever's at the bottom 10. I'm going to slowly move my way up and fight number 10 ranked and 9th ranked and 8th ranked and until I make it up to whoever has the 4 major belts. And then that's where I'll fight him. No, remember, he was your mandatory before your last fight. Right? Which means if he wanted to, he could have took a fight and fought someone and then try to make a fight with you after your last fight. Right? But he decided not to. Because he could not pass up the opportunity. Because it was so sweet to come up and get a title shot the first time in a new division and be a champion, a world champion, your first time out in that division. He could not pass that up. And what he's hoping right now, and I'm assuming this is a real injury, he's hoping that you don't go off and fight nobody else and lose his belt. He's hoping he can still keep that shot. He don't want you to go fight nobody else. I know people talking about rumors of maybe Danny Garcia. They're talking about some people might maybe like to see a Earl Spence. There's other options, but for Jeff Horn's sake, not Jeff Horn's sake. Well, for Jeff Horn would probably, if he did face anybody out of Danny Garcia and Earl Spence, he might want to fight Danny Garcia. You know what I'm saying? Or I don't think anybody really want to tangle with Earl Spence right now. Keith Thurman needs a tune-up fight, and Jeff Horn is no tune-up. I'm gonna give respect to Jeff Horn because this guy is skilled, and he does have a will to win, and he's going to keep coming. He's like that dog or whatever animal that no matter how much what you bring at him and what you hit him with, he's going to keep coming and keep coming and keep coming. Because after that 9th round, when Manny Pacquiao had him all but out, I remember him bouncing back strong. Because that's a person that realized, damn, I almost fucked up bad. I almost fucked up very bad. And he went to that corner, probably beat his own ass mentally, and from his coaches said, I got to get back out there and I got to do better. And he did. So Jeff is a guy that I believe he's going to bring it. So when I make my decision on this fight, guys, I'm not calling Jeff no pussy. I'm not saying Jeff doesn't have skills to win and beat some fighters. I'm just saying against Terence Crawford, I believe Terence Crawford's skills should get him this victory. And if he did it or I did not do it to gain more weight or to be more comfortable at that weight, either way it's going to benefit him because his hand's going to heal, and he's going to have time to either spar at a more comfortable weight before either cutting down or coming up to that weight and sparring at a comfortable weight so it don't feel like he just made that weight. So in reality, yes, he weighs in at 147, but in reality, he still has a muscle pack of 140 pounder. So it's going to benefit him. It's going to benefit Jeff Horn as well, because Jeff Horn, whenever they get a date set for either May 19 or somewhere in June, is going to benefit both of them guys because they're going to watch more footage of each other, nitpick it more, and it's going to benefit their sales. Because, guys, I know I'm a little long-winded. About time for me to go back up and do my 9 to 5. So let me spit this out quick. I think a lot of this was banking on Manny Pacquiao to fight on his undercourt, which I understand why Manny Pacquiao saw this as a slap in the face. I see why Manny Pacquiao saw this as, you got me effed up. What? Fight under who? Jeff, the guy that I felt I beat, the guy that I felt that I was robbed by, the guy that I felt my promotional company let me down, the guy that I felt that my head coach didn't do his job, and you want me to fight under this guy? Shh. Listen, I want to fight under this guy if I was the main event on the first floor and he was a co-main event on the second floor. Just knowing that I'm fighting under him, even though it's different floors, I wouldn't do it in my dreams. Within a dream, that would be a nightmare. No. So, since Manny Pacquiao was not on the court and they didn't get some of those, the true Pacquiao fan that's just going to buy to see him back in action, they lost all of that. That is gone. And most Pacquiao fans that didn't like the way that it ended with Jeff Horn is not going to support Jeff Horn. They don't want to see what he's going to do. So it's either going to be people from Australia that's going to be buying it, which we don't know how much the pay-per-view would have been, or it's going to be Terence Crawford pool in the U.S. to try to sell it. And tickets, as I heard, was not on sale. People do not have time to even buy the tickets, know the price of the tickets, and to even plan a vacation to even make it happen. Guys, look what day it is, and look when the fight's supposed to happen. People already have plans now. So most people are going to be like, either I'm not going to watch it on pay-per-view, or I'm going to watch it on pay-per-view. I'm not going to go there live. Or you're going to get a lot of people that's going to do like they do all fights and bootleg it. But guys, I think that's it from off the top of my dome. I just want to touch on this. Jeff Horn was talking that King Donkey Kong ain't got nothing on me type of shit to Terence Crawford. He's in a position right now, guys. Jeff Horn is in a good position to talk smack. Because if your opponent's injury is real or not real, it doesn't matter to you. It doesn't matter. You didn't call it off. You didn't postpone it. He did. So you can be like, toughen up, grow some balls. You know what I'm saying? Fight me. You scared? If you ain't scared, he always said, if you ain't scared, then keep the date. Fight me on that date. If you ain't scared, if you fight me on any other date than that, then you pussy. But all right, guys. So, that's just my take on it. That's my take. I think it's going to benefit Terence Crawford weight-wise. And if he is injured, healing up, it's going to benefit Jeff Horn because they get a little bit more in camp to spar that type of style. I know it's going to cost him maybe a little bit more money to pay sparring partners additional time, but it just goes with the territory, and he gets to deal with that awkward style, somebody who could switch it up from southpaw to orthodox, and it just makes you overall better, guys. It's like, having a week to prep for a NBA finals, didn't have, not NBA, but a NFL championship than having 2 weeks. It's just going to benefit you. That's why sometimes these games come out and be so close sometimes, because they both prep so well that neither one of them can get anything off the other one because they prep so well. But when one of them is just blowing one out the park, then it's either a complete mismatch in teams or somebody didn't prep, lack of preparation. But it's your boy T-Dub. You know me, always making it do what it do. Better yet, but it does.